Hello, I'm RayneofKalamity, and welcome back to my infinite hardcore Skyblock world. Last time, we built this brand new barn that houses our stone, cobble, and basalt generator, as well as began some little caves that didn't get very far because I'm a little limited on my blocks. And please forgive how I sound as I'm getting sick. So that means we're going to do the best activity there is to do when you're sick in Minecraft besides digging out a giant chunk, because this is Skyblock, there's no chunks to dig out, which means we're doing terraforming. I've already got some of the supplies together, and I want to go from that corner over there to that corner over there and build up some rolling hills that we can then try to plan out the start of our village, because I have some rules in this world. I can't go to the nether until I have fully enchanted armor, which won't be too hard, a house built, which we've already done, a mini terrain done, which we're going to start working on today, and a small village established, which we're going to be getting the, rough outline of it done. Because, well, Infinite Skyblock is really easy given all of the structures. The deep darks and the trial chambers give you a lot of loot. So I want to try and make this harder for myself, which means no gravel because no nether unless we go rip out a bunch of underwater ruins, which is possible, but I have other ways of getting dirt because we have moss. So we're going to take a layer of stone and cobble slabs and then just moss it. So the goal is to get a nice rolling landscape of stone on top of the slabs all the way up to where I'm standing, and then we can bone meal this down. Now there will be a little ledge like this around it for safety reasons and expansion reasons, but that's the goal. I don't know if I have enough stuff to do that all in one shot, but we're going to give it a go. Well, things didn't go to plan. I accidentally walked off the edge of one of my walkways trying to go back to get supplies so we could continue the rolling hill outline. And yeah, unfortunately that world is gone. I did, in true me fashion, begin again. Most of this was done on stream. And we are surrounded by 9 guardian temples. 9. I'm not kidding. There's 2 here. There's a trial chamber on the other side where I got my bed, a single diamond, and a hopper from. And behind that trial chamber is 2 more guardian temples. And then behind me, that you can see, are 2 guardian temples, and out past that frozen island is 1 more. And then I was like, I can't keep doing this, and came back. Out this way is the only one that doesn't have more guardian temples. There is a trial ruin and a lush cave. And then over here, I once again gave up when 2 more guardian temples loaded. So, I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. I'm very upset. We're on day 11 now, and normally I would have a lot more things because excitement, gotta go fast, want to build, blah, 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 blah. I have no idea what I'm going to build here. I have no idea how to build here. I have no idea about anything because I would like to keep the rules we had on the last world, meaning no nether until I have fully enchanted armor, a house, a small bit of terrain with a village on it, or a small village. And then same with the end. The problem with that is with the end, it was finish, spawn. And I have no idea how to do. I don't know. I don't know. Especially because I do want to still incorporate all early game infrastructure. And given the fact we're surrounded by 9 guardian temples, I don't know what to do about these. Because I could just make a giant ocean and be like, spawn's finished, bada boom, bada bing. But how do I, what about this? This can't just be in the ocean. These can't just be in the ocean. Do I just waterlog these? What do I do? I have no thoughts. I have none. I am very unmotivated. This seed does not spark joy. But it is the seed we have been given. So I gotta make it work. So if you have any suggestions on how I would incorporate these into a water world style seed without the water, let me know. I do have quite a bit. I didn't want to put you guys through early game. But we are still very much within the early game. And I don't know what I'm doing. I do think I'm going to work on getting a mob farm up and running. I have 1 diamond from the trial chamber. I didn't go too deep into it. It is filled with bogs and skeletons. Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm going to expand out. And I don't know, man. I'm tempted to go out this way more because this is the only side that doesn't have guardian temples in hopes of getting something else. But I don't think that I will. So I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments down below. And I guess we'll go from there. I'll go from here. I'm going to try and get a little bit more established and then I'll check back in. I'm very sad. I had so many plans for the other seed. We were so close to the nether. We were so close. It sucks starting over again, but that is how hardcore Minecraft goes, regardless of the game mode. So I'll see you in a bit when I've got a little bit more established and hopefully I have a bit more of a plan, but please don't hold your breath on that last bit. We're shooting from the hip here. As you can see, we have quite the expanse going here. We got villagers, we got some book villagers. I think technically we only have silk touch for 7. I am going for the lowest trades. That's Jeff. He's made my life a nightmare. But we are, in fact, homies. We got some cactus. We got some, whatever those are. I was going to call them leaves. They're vines. Dripstone. We got that. We got our iron farm, which is cooking. We even have what we're calling is a spawn point out way out there. I was looking for a deep dark with my chat and got really tired of having to spend 30 minutes running back here getting blocks, 30 minutes back there finding nothing, 30 minutes back, bop, no. So now there's a cobble genway out there with some trees and some food, and yeah, I think we're gonna do that about every, I think it's at like 4,000 blocks out. So probably 4,000 blocks that way, 4,000 blocks that way, 4,000 blocks that way. We'll eventually build a bunch of respawn points. I'm tempted to do a full setup like this that we can have underneath. That way I'll have like, you know, XP, some different drops, things like that. Once we have better tools, but right now all I have is silk touch, so XP doesn't really matter. I did get a lot of good things from trial chambers. And if you see with this giant stairway, I do have, in fact, a plan. And it's a good plan. I have a very good plan. Turn this into a mystical, magical valley that will eventually give me my wings. Now, I will have to build giant towers and rocks that cause me to, wrong choice of words, that I will have to undergo some challenges. So we're going to do challenge, whether it's a parkour challenge all the way to the top that I have to complete and ring a bell, or a redstone challenge, or I want to make this a little bit more challenging and a little more fun for when and if there are world downloads. That way you guys can also do the challenges and get wings to spawn. That's a real long way out, so don't hold your breath on that one, all right? As you saw from the beginning of this episode, I ain't that good at what I'm doing. I make a bunch of silly, dumb mistakes. I don't expect that to change. But we are going to make a mystical, magical valley that will one day give me wings. Because I like my wings. So we will be expanding out. However, I think we're going to be heading in this direction next time. Because I would like to build the village out there. I don't want the village to be in the mystical, magical valley. I want the mystical, magical valley to be sacred and untouched. And I have a lot of plans. And this is going to be the valley floor, this level here. So this level here is going to be, well, probably not this level. I'm thinking this level is my safety net, and I might waterlog everything. So that way if I fall from a greater height, there I go, sploosh. I'm not going to do it all the way at the bottom of the world. I don't care about that. If I fall all the way down there, I fall all the way down there. But so this level, and then probably another slab, and then the block. That way I have a double safety net, and I can just start grassing and mossing on top and not have to worry about my safety net turning into a very easy and breakable moss block. Words are hard. So I'm pretty excited. This has taken me, I think it's been like a month. Perhaps it's been a month since I started this process of being like, I don't know what I want to do, but what do I do? But I don't want to give up because I'm stubborn. And so yeah, now we have a plan. Welcome to New World. That's just the name of the world, because I didn't expect to survive long. So this is the New World, and I'm really, really excited about it. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one, when we begin what I'm going to be calling the Great Mossing. I don't know how we're going to get there though. I am not prepared for the Great Mossing under any circumstances, but I am going to be doing it. See you there.